In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a WordPress blog to any website in under 10 minutes. There are many services you could use for this. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you Bluehost because it's easy to set up and great value. You can use the link below to sign up for just $3.95 per month. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to select the starter plan. At this stage, you can choose to set up an entirely new website with a new domain name. I want to add this blog to the website I set up in previous examples, so I'm going to go with an existing domain name, wildlifepl.com. So I'm going to fill in my account information. I'll just skip forward past this bit. I'm going to untick the optional extras and fill in payment details. I'm going to skip past this bit as well. I don't need any of these extras. And I'm just going to set a password for my account. Create. Okay, now I can log into my new account. No thanks. Close. So in the previous tutorials, I set up my website using PhotoShelter. And now I want to add my blog to a subdomain. So the URL will be blog.wildlifepl.com. So now I'm going to go to Domain Manager in the admin panel. Select my domain name and scroll down and Manage Subdomains. So I'm going to make my subdomain blog.wildlifepl.com. Okay. Now let's return to the admin panel. And now I'm going to install WordPress on this hosting account. I'm going to click here and this will walk me through the process. Just click Install and we need to select the subdomain to install it on. Click the button and I'm just going to click here to customize my installation. I'll put in my website name, Wildlife Photo Library blog, and I'll just leave the admin username as it is. Install. We just need to wait while that completes. Right, now I need to set up my domain name so that it points to my new blog. I'm going to head over to GoDaddy where I registered my domain name and log in. Close this and now I'm going to launch my domain admin panel and select my domain name and edit the DNS. So I originally set this up to work with my PhotoShelter website. And now I'm going to add a record. Select a host and put blog as a host to match your subdomain. Now I'm going to Alt Tab to the welcome email from Bluehost. I'm looking for the IP address of my new server, which can be found in my temporary URL. So it's just a string of 4 numbers I'm looking for. In this case, 50.87.248.59. I'm going to copy and paste those numbers where it says points to. Okay, that's the subdomain configured. Just click to save changes. And now we can check it's working. blog.wildlifepl.com. And here's the new WordPress blog. I'm going to log into the admin panel here. I can't remember the default password it's set for me, so I'm just going to use the forgotten password feature to set a new one. Okay, let's log in. Remember me, log in. I don't need this at this stage. This gives you an option to do an introductory blog post, so I'll just do that. And here are some getting started guides. We're starting a blog. I'm just going to dismiss that. Here are all the WordPress admin options. This is where you can see your blog posts. And I'm quickly going to add a new one. Test post. Testing 1, 2, 3. Publish. Before we look at that, I'm just going to change a couple of things. I'm just going to disable some of the unnecessary third-party plugins that come pre-installed. Deactivate. Deactivate. And I want to change my blog theme. There's a whole directory of third-party themes that you can install with a couple of clicks. Here are a few of the featured ones. They'll look pretty good. I'm going to search for one that I found earlier called Spacious. Here it is. Click to install. And now I just need to activate it. Done. Now I'm just going to configure a few general settings. I'm going to give my blog a title, Wildlife Photo Library, and put my name in here. Save changes. Okay, let's see how that looks. And here we have it. Okay, now I want to integrate my blog with my PhotoShelter site. So I'm going to go to PhotoShelter and log in. Go to my website and enter the site builder. And I'm just going to add a blog link to the navigation. The link URL is blog.wildlifepl.com and call it blog. I'm just going to change the order of links. Save that and hide the site builder. And here's the new blog link. Okay, now I want to put a link here back to my main website. So go to Menus in the admin panel. Create a new menu, I'll just call it Nav. And this is going to be for this theme's primary menu area. I'm going to add a custom link to my main website, wildlifepl.com. I'll call it Photo Library. Add. And I'll also add the default sample page that was already there. Add. Okay, save that. And let's head back to the blog, and there's Photo Library. In this way you can link back and forward between pages on your blog and on your main website. Okay, we're almost there. I just want to change the way my name appears here. So I'm going to go back to the admin panel and click Users. I'm going to edit my name and scroll down. And here I'm going to put my name, and this is what I'll display publicly. Update. Right, one last thing I'm going to do before I end this is add an image to my test post. Click Add Media, select Files, and I'm just going to pick one at random. And I will give it a caption. Lion cub photographed with beetle cam. Insert. Update. And I can also set this photo as the featured image, which will appear alongside this blog post on the home page. Update. And let's return to the home. And here's the featured image. We can open the blog post, and there's the image I embedded. So there you have it. We've set up a blog and added it to our website. You can check out my WordPress powered blog at blog.baradlucas.com. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more business and marketing tutorials.